Welcome you guys to Butler Kendall Rockwallers, man. We have the legend himself, Mike Bongo, man. You know, Mr. Photographer, Mr. Music Guy, Mr. Breeder, man. What logos do you not carry, man? You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm a Renaissance man.
There you go.
I'm a Renaissance man.
So go ahead.
Happy to be here at Butler Kendall Rockwallers, man, down here to Texas with my man Fomby from Dog Life. So we just wrapped up a nice shoot with Tony, and it'll be out in a few weeks. So I'm excited about that. I'm just happy to be here to give you guys this good content. So thank you for having me.
I appreciate it. Awesome, man. And then, like you said, you brought your sidekick with you today. You know, all the way from Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, tell them who you are and that as well too.
Maurice Fumby, owner of DFW Dog Life, located in Dallas, Texas. Honored to be here. I always enjoy when my man Mike comes to Dallas. I'm gonna have to get out there to Georgia to come visit you next time, but also a pleasure to be here. Meet Tony. I've been a fan of what you do for a while now. You probably didn't even know. I've been watching your videos. I mean, from a long time ago. I had somebody show me a picture of your rots a long time ago, and I was like, man, that guy got some nice rots out there. And here we are, right here together.
Man, appreciate it, man. Definitely don't even know the impact you have on people, and you don't even know, man. So I'm just glad it's a positive impact, man. Definitely appreciate that, man. So definitely, if you're in the Dallas area or you need some dogs being, what all do you do in Dallas? You breed,
So it all started with breeding, and then I actually have a 17,000 square foot dog facility where we do daycare, boarding, training, grooming, and we just got a vet on staff also.
Man, look at that, man. I mean, I want you to really take in for a second, because he said this to me before, and I think it hit me, and then I was walking away, and it really hit me. I was like, man, this man just said he has a vet staff at his location. And I mean, it's 2021, man. You're gonna be surprised. I mean, I'm telling you, definitely check it out. Blown away. You got a phone number they can reach you at?
469-886-8003.
You heard it from the man himself, man, Maurice. So I'm not even gonna lie to you. So when Mike hit me up, was like, hey man, on the way coming in, I was like, okay, he's coming. He said, we. I said, who's we? Hold up, who's we, Mike? look, now, you know. But, you know, I trust Mike, good judge of character person, man. So anybody's family to him is like family to me as well, too. So it's already all love and everything else as well, too. Good brother, man. Like I said, definitely I'm definitely gonna be looking into it even more myself as well, too. When I'm in the Dallas area, I won't be no stranger. I'm gonna stop on by, man.
Definitely come by,
check it out.
Beautiful facility, and he has a few new episodes of Rottweiler Vlogs is gonna be coming out in a few weeks, so you guys will be able to see the different things. I did an interview with the veterinarian that he has on staff, the trainer that he has on staff, so you're gonna get a real good behind the scenes look of the daily operations of Dog Life and what you can expect if you was to come down for service at Dog Life.
There you go. So, Mike, man, I want to jump right in it. Man, it does feel different, bro. I'm on the opposite side of the camera. Like, yeah. I'm still in front of the camera, but being interviewed is weird for me. It's weird. I'm always an interviewer, man. So, man, talk to us about how you guys started into, you know, the path to where you're at today. Like, start from the beginning. Like, who is Mike Mongo?
Well, Mike Mongo is my real name. A lot of people ask, "Is Mongo your real name?" Yes, that's my real name. And you know, I'm a musician. I put out albums. I came to Atlanta doing music. You know, you can look me up on iTunes, Spotify, whatever. Just type my name in, Mike Mongo, Mongo. You'll find my music. And I started doing video production because I just wanted to produce my own music videos. And that's kind of how it all started. I did some schooling, went to a film school, and I did like a mentorship program at a photography store that's now closed, but they offered some classes that I took that was in the Cheshire Bridge area of Atlanta. And that's how it started off with me. I started investing in some camera gear, and this was around 2008, so it's been a long time. I've been doing film for a long time. I didn't start filming Rottweilers until after I acquired Batman, who is, you know, he's kind of the star of all this for me. I did a documentary on him that I started filming at the end of 2018 that dropped February of 2019. And after I did that documentary, The Most Beautiful, people just responded very well to it and was asking me, maybe you start doing this for other people. And at the time, I really wasn't thinking about doing it. It was just something I just wanted to do because I just wanted to tell the story of how I acquired Batman. He was different, and the story was different because I had been looking for a dog like him, all my life for a long time, since I saw a dog in the 90s called Prince that was owned by a friend of my father's. So I just kind of bridged the two, my love for my personal dog and my love for doing video production. And I started working more and more with Colin and Simona from Out by Force Kennel, producing videos and stuff for them and doing graphic design work with my buddy Thomas, who's in the Netherlands. We work run a company called Core 7, and I handle like a lot of the dog side of that here in the States. And from there, it just kind of spawned into what you see today, and slowly becoming Rottweiler vlogs. And I'm excited that a lot of people are responding well to it. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
But that ain't it. That's just a piece of the iceberg. Man.
Yeah.
He's so modest with it, but that's still so much to take in, man. Honestly, I actually watched that documentary of Batman and when you got it in and everything else, man. Definitely, if you guys haven't seen that, go check it out, man, as well too. Definitely was a really good. I mean, that was really good. I like how you had it when you first, what you were expecting to get from him, and you picked him up, and all that stuff there. But that was
indeed. And there are a lot of people who do dog films and documentary style videos on YouTube, or Vimeo is another one that filmmakers kind of gravitate towards and put their content out. And I didn't see anybody particularly doing that for the Rottweiler on a consistent basis, so there was like a wide open lane, and I kind of jumped into it because I love the breed. I know a lot of people who's into the breed like how I am, and I know a lot of good people who are willing to get on camera and talk, right? So that kind of gave the battery in my back to kind of keep going and doing it. Plus, Batman was kind of like the mascot of it. So if you guys haven't checked it out, go check out The Most Beautiful. Check out Rottweiler Vlogs on Mike Mongo Tube. That's my YouTube channel, Mike Mongo Tube, TUBE, like YouTube. And you'll see a full library of different videos. I have a video where I'm talking about health testing and OFA, hips and elbows. I have a video where I'm talking about AKC show dogs and the history of AKC show dogs and some of the high impact dogs from back in the 90s and stuff like that. I've traveled all over the country filming Rottweilers. I have a new documentary that I put out a month ago with Out by Force Kennel, titled Married with Rottweilers. Maurice Farnby has a feature on that. So a lot of good content, and then you can expect to see this man right here in a few weeks. His episode is going to be coming out. Butler Kennel Rottweilers now have a Rottweiler Vlogs episode. So a lot of good things to come, and I appreciate everybody for the support.
Yeah, this is only the beginning, because now also if you do have a dog that's not a Rottweiler, you'll still do that as well.
Yeah, so
he's just not limited on just Rottweilers, but it's where he started because he has a Rottweiler, but he has a love for Rottweilers. But if you guys have any breed of dogs that you have, or heck, even if you got a giraffe and you want to do that, I bet I'll
make it happen.
He gonna make it happen. But it just goes to show you that your life plans and what you had is just kind of you're kind of following this path that's leading to different directions and all this kind of stuff here as well too. Maurice, is this something you always envisioned yourself doing from the very beginning, or what?
Yes and no. My dad bred Rottweilers growing up, so I was always involved with dogs. I love dogs. I got my first dog when I was in college, and getting her, I knew that I wanted to breed, but my knowledge level wasn't where it needed to be. I did end up breeding my first female. She didn't even have papers. I didn't even know how much weight, having papers, held. I didn't know what I needed to know about health testing. I didn't know any of this, man. I had the experience with dogs before. I had the love for the dogs. And after having that first litter with her, that's when I knew I wanted more, and I wanted more. And then I joined a couple groups on Facebook. and just seeing those conversations of different breeders talking about different things that I had no idea what they were talking about, it just showed me like you not nowhere where you need to be. You know, you feeling good about you produced some nice looking puppies, and people bought your puppies and they're in a nice home, but you know where you need there's levels to the dog game. Kind of like you said, of wanting to be the best and not really comparing yourself to other people. I felt that because that's how I am with myself. If this not my best work, I don't want to put my best. I don't even want to put it out. So
yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
It made me dive deeper and deeper, and as I start going deeper, man, it's been a joyful journey.
You find more treasures, man. The more you deep, man. The more you dig, you might find diamonds, and also keep digging. You find oil, man. You just keep digging, and the more you do your research. And the biggest thing is always educating yourself. And I want you guys to really understand what both these brothers just said. If you take about what they just really said and you look at the bigger picture, they both started with a platform of ignorance, of the lack of knowing of certain things or whatever. And nothing is wrong with that. Even myself, you guys know I talk about it all the time. I was ignorant to a lot of the things of not knowing how this really ran. But when you know better, you do better. So you educate yourself, and you have to have some kind of sense of humility of saying, okay, you know what, I was wrong on this here. I got to learn how to do this better. I'm going to do this here, okay? I'm going to learn this, and I'm going to do this better. Now I got this, I'm going to do better, and continue to do better and better, man, to where, where these brothers here have their own businesses right now. You know what I mean? They run their own businesses. Everybody isn't meant to run a dog business. Everybody isn't meant to have a cameraman. Everybody isn't meant to have multi-businesses with vets in their shops and just, I'm still blown away, man. I'm blown away in a positive way, man, because someone watching this video right now is going to be like, man, he can do that, I can do that as well too. And you inspire, like you said, man. I didn't even know you watched the videos, man, and watched the pictures and stuff of this here, and I hope it was a positive impact it left for you as well too. So a lot of you guys, we talked about it on Mike's page, man. Back to Mike, me and Mike, we got history, man. We got some history here, man, as a brotherhood, man. Real good brother from day one. Always been straight up, always been like, hey, man, I'm gonna give it to you how it is, and that's what I appreciate the most about you.
I appreciate that too. Thank you.
Always like, hey, if it's good, it's good. As bad, it's bad. But I'm gonna let you know the truth. I'm not gonna just tell you what you want to hear. In this business, a lot of people fall victim, and I know with the name Butler Kennels, people fall like, oh, I gotta do what he want, man. I'm like, don't do that ever. Anybody knows me knows I want it raw. Give it to me. If I'm bad, I'm bad. And that's how B Block even is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just, man, when he called me I still remember the very, very first phone call, man.
Yeah.
I'm very iffy about giving out certain information to certain people about something else that I can't control over, because when you do that, people have a tendency of saying, well, you said this and you did this or whatever. And I noticed that even now, where I've mentioned some kennel's name and people have been like, hey, man, if you told me, man, I'm gonna go there. Like, I've gotten calls from some of the guys and brothers that say, hey, man, the guy called me, JLC said, hey, just 2 years ago, hey, man, people called him saying, Butler Kennel said he put his name behind it. I don't need to know no more questions. I'm gonna buy your dog. And that, what you say can really represent things.
The whole weight.
Yeah, the whole weight for a lot of stuff. So, but talking to this brother, man, like when I say, man, it really is comfortable talking to this guy, man. He makes you feel comfortable. He's just real. It ain't no sugar coating it. Ain't nothing there. And that's what I appreciate the most about you, bro. Honestly.
Thank you.